Hello everyone, my name is Ramla, President and co-founder of Mass Analytics. Welcome to Marketing Mix Modeling Masterclasses Season 4. In this season, we are not going to focus on a specific topic. We'll cover multiple subjects based on the latest conversation that I had with my clients. Triangulation, the path to holistic marketing measurement. Triangulation in marketing measurement means that you take the input from a specific marketing measurement method and use it as an input in other methodology. Let's take the example of marketing mix modeling. You are modeling a brand, and that brand has already run multi-touch attribution and experimentation. What you can potentially do is request the results of these two methodologies, read them, and use them as guidelines when it comes to guiding your model towards the truth. This is to acknowledge that there is no one single source of truth in marketing measurement. The idea here is that you gather multiple sources of information, you use them as input in your models, and you try to derive a story that takes into consideration all these elements of information. To be able to triangulate or use triangulation in the context of marketing measurement, it is very important that the analyst knows what each methodology entails, including the pros and cons of each methodology. Taking the example of the multi-touch attribution, it is based on customer level data. So to be accurate, you need to have a comprehensive view of the customer journey to be able to capture all the touch points to conversion. Generally, multi-touch attribution is used for tactical analysis and for tactical recommendations. The window of operation is about 6 months, so we're talking about months here as opposed to 2 years. Now, the problem with multi-touch attribution, not only you have to have all the data concerning your data journey for the consumer, but also it supposes that everything is incremental. So there is no base in the context of multi-touch attribution. Now, let's take the experimentation. So if you want to understand the impact of a specific marketing channel, what you can do is run experimentation. It literally means silencing a specific signal for a certain number of time in order to get a lift and measure that lift between a test group and a control group. And any change in performance will be then attributed to that signal. Now, the problem with experimentation is that it's not generalizable. And sometimes the setup itself for the experiment is very challenging because you need to control for all the other variables in both the test and control group. Marketing mix modeling is known to be a holistic measurement method in marketing. Not only it accounts for digital channels, but it also accounts for other factors like offline channels, external factors, seasonality. Also, it accounts for the base, unlike multi-touch attribution. However, we all know that marketing mix modeling is data savvy. We are looking at data set of at least 2 to 3 years worth of data to be capable of running marketing mix modeling. However, with the arrival of modern and contemporary marketing mix modeling techniques, the necessity of having at least 2 to 3 years worth of data is relaxed. For example, you can add another dimension like customer segment, region, DMA that will enhance your data set without really needing to have 2 to 3 years worth of data to be capable of getting robust measurement. Now, even in this context, triangulation is very important. And I would like to emphasize that triangulation doesn't necessarily mean either using MTA or experimentation. It could also mean that you use prior marketing mix modeling results or other measurement techniques, for example, elasticity research, panel data research. All these elements constitute things and components that you can add to your marketing mix in order to improve results. In the context of MTA, for example, if you discover that there are certain tactics that seem to work within the MTA framework, you can use that as a hypothesis to test in your marketing mix modeling so you are capable of uncovering hidden relationships. Same for experimentation. They can be used in order to emphasize or confirm the results that you are getting for your marketing mix modeling. Now, what is sure is that research shows that any marketing mix modeling that uses any sort of calibration is capable of improving the accuracy. And we are quoting here 15% increase in accuracy in marketing mix modeling ROI results when you use calibration. Let me show you how Mass Analytics added real value to this B2B client through deploying a holistic marketing mix modeling approach. The scope: a B2B client operating in multiple countries and selling multiple products in each of those countries. What this client wanted us to do is to measure the return on investment, the sales drivers for every single product in every single country. Then use all that information in order to optimize the budget across countries and across products. The challenge: B2B market, B2B client, long sales cycle. That was our first challenge. Second challenge, that client was very much used with the results of MTA. So their measurement framework was heavily reliant on the MTA analysis. So it was very important for them to see the results of the MTA that they used to deploy in the past being mirrored in the MMM results. Our approach: deploy marketing mix modeling, collect data through the different countries and the multiple products and the media channels that they have used to promote their products in these countries, and also collect all the MTA results that this client obtained previously, and use these MTA results to build hypotheses to be embedded in our measurement framework, so we account for these results in our modeling approach. Deploying marketing mix modeling methodology across countries and products, fueled by the insights we got from the MTA analysis reports, we were capable of optimizing the budget of this client. One of the recommendations we gave is to reduce the budget or the share of budget of Germany from 25% to 16%, while increasing the share of budget of USA from 64% to 75%. This has resulted in an improvement of 10% in the overall contribution from media, while keeping the same total budget.